Today, we're in the company of exceptional women who have pushed the boundaries and made their way to the top. And we're going to take a hard look at the current perceptions of Canadian female executives. Randstad Canada is proud to host this event and spark valuable discussion between inspiring and talented women who are a force of today's Canadian business landscape.
Really, really important to focus on progress, really important to focus on how far we've come, but equally important to recognize that there are barriers and they're not a figment of our imagination.
What's happening here? Why are women so underrepresented in leadership positions?
There is a certain lack of confidence that I think women have to step up and actually present themselves as a credible candidate and say, I want this job. So it starts there, but I think it also has to start at the top, because when you have more female board members, that feeds down into their expectations for the executives within those organizations, which feeds down into succession planning within the organization.
Pour les filles qui souvent se posent et reposent et questionnent, etc., à un moment donné, il faut juste y aller. Il faut essayer, puis on verra bien. Et honnêtement, ça donne souvent des choses qui sont extraordinaires. On se sort de notre zone de confort, mais on apprend à être bien là-dedans aussi.
There are a number of very practical business reasons why the underrepresentation of women in other groups should be a concern to organizations.
We need to continue having those healthy discussions with our employers and with the people around us, and that's what starts to shape the change.
And that's really what I want to talk a bit about today is opportunity. I'm asking us today to look forward.
I believe it's really important that the person network within the organization where they want that leadership role.
So many decisions in large organizations, whether it's politics or whether it's the private sector, are based on informal networks, who you know.
Look to other women leaders for support. When you ask for it, you'll be amazed at the amount of support women leaders are willing to give you.
For sure, having an amazing team around me has really helped my success, and having good mentors.
J'ai un amour profond, mais profond pour gagner. Et dans une position de leader, très souvent, si tu animes correctement les talents qui sont autour de toi, les corrects objectifs, tu as beaucoup de chances de gagner. Quand vous êtes à la veille de ne plus apprécier votre défi, quand ce défi-là n'est plus assez pour vous, ne tardez pas. Restez au sommet, puis c'est quand vous êtes au sommet qu'il faut changer, parce que de sommet en sommet, on reste là-haut.
And I'd like to focus on camaraderie rather than competition with others. The key to getting everything that you want is to do it in such a way that every other person around you has more now than they did before that they met you.
There is a great benefit of sharing your personal capital in a way and spending it forward that brings it back to you in great return. The confidence that you can have in sharing power is incredibly important. As women sharing power to other women, I think that's a big force. If we're living in a society, in a world that business is being driven by collaborative partnership type decisions, that we need a new kind of leader. So I really do think this is an opportunity. There's a shift happening, and we have a chance to take advantage of it.
And we can't forget that we are, as women, still breaking ground in this area.
Understand that there may be barriers, but you can overcome them.
Women often talk themselves out of applying for the job and then watch with frustration as somebody who has perhaps less skills than they have get the position. So my advice to women is to go for it, is to ignore the voice in your head and take the plunge.
Once you believe in something, you are not really going to let anything get in your way. Actually finding that passion, loving what you do, and just going for it, no matter what field, what position, what role, I think is the key thing.
Believe in yourself. Find one thing that you want to do, to change, to make progress on, and then just go for it, and don't let them tell you it can't be done.